Rapper who served jail time for firing a gun inside Tyson Corner Center will remain free even after he was found guilty of violating his probation. One of his violations was smoking marijuana. His attorney said it's an essential part of rap culture. But as Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Julie Carey reports, the judge has a different view.
Noah Settles, known as the rapper No Savage, leaving the Fairfax County Courthouse with his mother. Settles pleaded guilty and served time for opening fire at Tyson's Corner Center back in 2022, panicking shoppers. Today, a judge finding him guilty of violating the terms of his probation, but stopping short of sending him back to jail. One of the big issues, Settles' drug and marijuana use, forbidden under probation rules. But in a hearing last month, his defense attorney made an unusual request, asking the judge to consider lifting the requirement that Settles not smoke weed, arguing it was an expected part of rap culture. Here's what Settles told me last month.
The judge rules is what it is, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's legal everywhere. You know, and I don't do no other drugs, so.
Another part of his violation, Settles had also stopped going to the required substance abuse treatment and failed multiple drug screens. Today in court, Settles' attorney updating the judge, telling him Settles had a new substance abuse evaluation and was resuming treatment. He asked that Settles' probation charge be dismissed, but the judge found him guilty, allowing him to remain free. And he addressed the contention that as a rapper, Settles needed to smoke marijuana, telling him, Mr. Settles, you have two choices. You can either stop using marijuana or you can stop rapping. Settles' defense attorney telling us they had no comment after the hearing. If Settles violates the terms of his probation again, there are still years of suspended jail time that could be imposed. In addition to staying away from marijuana and other drugs, Settles has been ordered to stick with substance abuse treatment, something he bailed out on before, and he has to get regular drug screenings. In Fairfax County, I'm Julie Carey, News 4.
Boy, the war on the DMV, man, and I have some tragic news, man. The judge has denied No Savage a motion to stop smoking, man. He told him, like, bro, you gotta keep taking these drug courses, man. But I'm gonna break it down to you and tell you how I am shocked at his legal team, bro. Savage must have paid that man a lot of money for him to be coming to the judge like that. That man said, Your Honor, my client is a rapper, and due to the lifestyle that rappers live, I think you guys should lift the marijuana restrictions, dog. This nigga up glizzy in a motherfucking mall with hundreds of innocent white kids out there, grandmothers, babies, all that could have hit anybody, fired multiple rounds, man. They let him off. They let him out early. They gave him a good deal. They let him go ahead, rap, do everything he doing. He had drug classes. He ain't even go to the drug class. He just living life. He like, I'm a rapper, man. So the judge said, hey, you either gotta quit rapping or you gotta stop smoking. You gotta pick one. They being nice, man. I wish judges could be politically incorrect and just say how they truly feel. Because I'm pretty sure he wanted to say, N-word, please. You know how many youngers in here locked up right now for violating their probation, and they done had 30, 25 years behind them, and you think you special? Man, I'm not going to lie. Savage, you is one of the biggest things in the city. I ain't going to downplay you. I ain't going to downplay your emotion. Savage is like #1 in the city. But what I will say is this, Mo. Lord Durk and Rondo #9 was #1 in the city too. Rondo got life. Rondo still waiting to come home. Rondo was screaming he beat the case, and it's damn near 20 years later, and that case was never beaten. So for you to feel like because you a rapper that you above the law, you gotta stop that, Savage. You really gotta chill out, bro. You at the motion, man. Pick up that Don Julio, call Baby Jamocha, and y'all get off that Don Julio and turn it up, man. I know you and Jamocha gonna turn it up. Do not bring Geswap with y'all. Leave Geswap in the house. I seen that last video with y'all all three in the studio, and Geswap was feeling on Baby Jamocha like that, and I was like, get off Baby Jamocha. You know, I was in the comments like shit. I was like, is that Baby Jamocha? I was happy as shit to see Jamocha. I was like, Jamocha. Man, I love Jamocha and Savage, man. Savage and Jamocha my favorite. I love Gizzy Whoopo, but I ain't gonna lie. He threw me off with them last videos. Whoopo play too much, bro. You too strong to be playing like that, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but I fuck with you too, Giz. But nah, Savage, you gotta slow your ropes. You gotta stop, man. Fuck smoking, man. It's liquor out here. It's Luna Azul. It's bops out here, man. If your PO ain't trying to let that slide, be clean for a couple months and then request it. Or request to get off testing early or something. But you ain't go to the classes and you peeing dirty, Savage. You setting a bad example for yourself. You already beat some shit that was unbeatable. Like, what else you want the judge to do? Like, what do you want him to do? He gave you the golden opportunity of a lifetime, bro. I could pull up the Tice and see my ops right now and let some shit off. You feel me? I won't be home to 2055, guaranteed. They are not letting me out. They not giving me a break. They don't care if my shit was legal. They don't care if it was registered. They gonna lock me up and they gonna throw away the key. They gave you a miracle, bro. You gotta take that and you gotta strive with it and you gotta shit on everybody that ain't believing you, Savage. But sitting there demanding the smoker J to the judge kind of look a little fiendish, bro. He probably looked at that request and he probably, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the most DC shit he heard his whole life. I should be able to smoke because I be with the rap. That's pretty much what the lawyer said, bro. That's pretty much how they probably said it. I be around rappers. I be with Bloodhound, Q50 and them. I be with YBC Duel and them, man. I should be able to hit a J. I'm practically a celebrity. Judge don't give a about that. He gotta go home and hear your kids. Hear his kids talk about some mob all night. They don't want to hear that shit, man. That's an old white man that live in the Caucasus Mountains. You don't want to hear that no savage shit, man. You want to cut on that country, man. So trying to use the rap for leverage is wow. But I'm just glad they ain't stepped Savage back. Savage, please quit smoking. Jamocha, I'm going to get with Jamocha this week. I'm going to send y'all the case of Dawn off the arm. You hear me? Y'all, and somebody in the comments, y'all, I need y'all. I'm going to pin my cash up if y'all ask, man. Let me know. Donate so I can send No Savage a case of Dawn. I'm going to send him a case of Dawn, y'all. I need y'all help, I'm going to put 40 fans on it and all that. I even mail it to him. I drop it off on the yo myself. I told y'all, Savage, my cousin, dog. Like, well, he my cousin-in-law or cousin by God. I don't know. He my cousin. We drive later. We was at the same reunion. I don't know. But what I will say is this, Mo. What I will say is this. I will drop that Luna Azul. I will drop that Dawn off. Savage, whatever you want to drink, bro, off the arm just to keep you all weak. I will drop that off long as it's legal liquor. Anything illegal, I can't help you, Savage. But I support your bottles and all that till you get off. Whatever the case may be, man, just let me know. Fans, if you want support Savage Legal Habits, man, I'm going to drop my cash app in the bottom. Just let me know. Ask for it. I ain't dropping it unless y'all ask for it. But other than that, though, Mo, we got to support Savage. We got to stand beside Savage. And we got to tell him that we love him more than he loved them blunts. But what I don't understand is how is it a big deal when you just came home, bruh? Like, you just came home, Savage. Like, I know you wasn't getting turned like that in there. You probably was in there smoking K2, Savage. You was in VA. So you had to come home sober, man. Like, but then he had motion, so it ain't no telling what he was doing. But what I will say is this, Savage. I watched you go from a jet. You hear me? I'm from Florida now. I watched you go from a jet to a big dog to a pup. You went from a jet to a pup to a big dog, Savage. And I don't want to see you mess that up. I finally got to see you, Jamocha, and Giz together after like 4 years, bro. It made my heart melt, bro. I stopped making videos because y'all got dismembered, y'all. And now y'all reunited, bro. I'm back for good, y'all. I just want to support y'all now, man. Free Hank Roll, man. The bankroll ain't going to come to Hank Roll touchdown. You hear me? Your boy ain't on the DMV, and I'm out.